For more than a year, a Canadian Armed Forces veteran has been searching for his missing military medals. After serving for 30 years, Kelly Grant was awarded 7 medals that he says disappeared after some spring cleaning.
My wife and I were doing some house cleaning and just donating a lot of stuff to see what we can do to help people out. We donated everything from clothing to furniture, and my wife and I accidentally donated this jacket with my medals on it probably over a year ago, and I've been looking for them, and I was unable to find them. Well, Remembrance Day came and left, and I had to go to the service without my medals. And it was very, very different standing with all your peers when they're, displaying their medals, and I didn't have mine to display. So it was very saddening. Kind of came to the conclusion, my wife and I, that we probably donated them by accident.
Hospice Frederickton is a 10-bed residential facility for people with a terminal illness at end of life. So we provide end-of-life care, grief and bereavement services, and programs for people after their loved one has passed away. So we get financial donations, but part of our funding also comes from the Hospice Boutique, which is our social enterprise, and it's a retail secondhand thrift store. Turns out somebody dropped off a donation, and it was an anonymous donation, so they didn't leave a name, a number, any contact information. And as it was being sorted through, I guess some of the staff discovered there were some military medals included in that. So the manager generally tries to call people if they drop off medals of any sort, to call and say, was that a mistake? Did you really intend to donate those medals, or was it just thrown in there by mistake? Unfortunately, we didn't have a contact number for the person because it was an anonymous donation.
I was hoping they were in the house and just misplaced, so we were looking and searching, and we couldn't find them anywhere. So that's why I put the post on Facebook.
I got a message from a friend, and there was a photo and a note there that basically the fellow had written in, and it turned out it was Kelly Grant, saying that he and his wife had basically by accident donated his medals. And so we immediately, within half an hour, we were meeting at Tim's, had a nice meeting, and I explained that I had purchased these, but I was only too happy for him to get them back to him, obviously. But nevertheless, it was still $600.
No, they weren't free. The gentleman had purchased them, and then he had a receipt for $600, and that's what it cost me to get my medals back, was $600. So I kind of tried to barter with him, but there was no chance of that. And he said he wanted what he paid for them, and that's what I ended up paying right there on the spot. I sent him an e-transfer for $600, and went out to the truck, and he had my medals. Bosnia, you have Yugoslavia, Cyprus, and this is just for a peacekeeping medal going to these 3 medals here. And then you have your Afghanistan medal and your military member of merit.
Kelly and I then connected, and once he told me the story, I certainly offered Kelly his $600 back for purchasing his own medals back.
Which was very, very sweet of her to do. Now, knowing what the Hospice House stands for, my wife and I had a conversation last night, and we phoned Cindy this morning, and we're donating that money back to Hospice House.
It's an all-around good story, so a series of unfortunate events that led to a really good outcome.
I'm ecstatic to have them back. I promised these to my granddaughter, and now it's nice to say that she's going to have them, and I have them back.